Well, I'm in the jet again. You can hear the engines in the background. We're flying at 30,000 feet, cruising along. Got a nice, what do you call them there? Stewardess or flight attendant? Nice, very nice. She's very pretty. She's young. She's got nice tits. And she's naked. Yeah. Because we're flying Arcturmonologues Airways. Alright. Just deal with the background noise. I'm not going to turn off the heater and freeze my turtles just so you don't have to put up with the noise. It's there. Deal with it. Alright. See, I keep getting these emails from these neocon, Nazi, fascist, pig bastard motherfuckers. These hypocrites and bullies who, like, actually have the nerve to send me an email and say stupid shit to me. Like this one, today, this morning. I won't even read the thing to you. I mean, it's all about the the anti-abortion fucktards in this country who are overwhelmingly, it looks like, seems to be, from what I can tell, Christian retards and fucking, bullies and hypocrites. Because, like these same assholes say, on the one hand, freedom, I want the government, a small government, and we don't want the government, be getting involved in our business. And they shouldn't be telling us, take away our guns and tell us we can't have guns and shit. And they can't be like, the government shouldn't be like, intruding into our lives and telling us what to do and how to live and shit. And they shouldn't be like, doing stuff like that because, stupid redneck fucker. First off, abortion is a legal medical procedure, has nothing to do with the government. Nothing. And you talk about, freedom, and then you turn around and you want the government to enforce a tyrannical law banning abortion. Like, excuse me, how obviously hypocritical is that? You fucktard motherfucker. Yep, ranting alert. Should I put explicit on the label on this episode? You know what? No. Why? Because if you tune in and you're one of those fuckers, one of those asswipe ignorant motherfuckers who wants the government to force everybody in this country to live according to your fucking Christian stupid shit, then you need to hear this. Because I'm talking to you. You're a fucking asshole. Hypocrite, retard, bully, anti-freedom, anti-American piece of shit. Yeah. I'm angry because I'm sick and tired of your stupid shit and your fucking bullying, trying to get everybody in this country to be like, let's live like I live because I'm a fucking Christian and I'm better than you. And it's like my business what you do with your body. Then the government should force you to do what I say. I mean, how stupid. How absolutely, utterly, contemptibly stupid. And the fact that you don't even see how fucking stupid you are is a little bit scary, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of you fucking stupid assholes out there. Hypocrites. Because on the one hand, the government shouldn't be telling people what to do. On the other hand, in the same breath, the government should be telling everybody they can't have an abortion. Fuck you. Seriously. Fuck you to death. beat you up and about the head with a heavy blunt object. Bam, 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 quack, whack, whack, crack, crack, bust your face. Shut up. Just fucking shut up. Die. Eat shit and fucking die. You motherfucker. I suppose I should say something in the title of this episode like, oh, I'm going to rant and say nasty words about fucking stupid people and assholes. Yeah, I'll put that in the title just in case. Just so you'll know, if you're one of those fucking assholes, you'll know I'm talking to you. Oh, by the way, stop sending me your fucking emails, you fascist pig motherfucker. Yeah, I'm getting all my anger out. I'm getting it out. I'm venting. I am venting. And I love it. It feels good. It feels great. You know what? The only thing that can feel better is, me, and my fucking hand across your fucking face. Because you're fucking obnoxious, disgusting, pathetic, ignorant, stupid, retarded. And you're a bully and a tyrant. You know what? My suggestion, my advice, my sincere advice. Kill your fucking self. You're a waste of human flesh. In the first place, if you still believe in mythological nonsense like Christianity, you've got an IQ of about 12. Because nobody with a brain that functions on any kind of level of intellectual capacity believes that stupid shit. Now, I have people tell me, D, you should probably just calm down and talk rationally and, speak, in calm language and just say, state your case, why you believe that this is wrong or this is right or this is not good or this is not, Yeah, well, I've done that many, 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 many times over the years, over and over again. I've tried to reason with you people. Now, if you're one of those people that are like, intelligent like me, and you're listening to this, I'm not talking to you. I mean, you can listen. Just stand on the sidelines and listen to what I'm saying to these fucktards. It'll do you good. Because maybe you just don't have the balls to say it yourself. Maybe you just are just a little bit too pussyfied. Yeah. See, like, if you know in your head that, oh, wow, that's not logical, I'm going to believe it anyway. That's called being delusional. Really. Being delusional. So on the one hand, you got the fucktards, and on the other hand, you got the stupidards. You're just fucking coward, what you are. Why don't you just say it? Say it. People, I'm not talking to you fucking ass wipes that are anti-abortion now. You tyrants and pig motherfucking Nazi bastards. I'm talking to you guys on the side here that agree with me. And you might not say it in the same language that I say it in. And you might still think you can reason with these morons. Well, guess what? Surprise, surprise, you can't. They're not going to be reasonable because they don't have the brain power to be reasonable. Like talking to fucking chickens. Cluck, 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 cluck. Chickens. I mean, who in their right mind would actually talk to a fucking chicken? Yeah. I've got pets. I talk to my pets. They haven't got a clue what I'm saying because they don't speak or understand English. That's why Christians, as a rule, are like chickens. And these anti-abortion zealots, these fucking morons. Oh yeah, let me just tell you the rule here. The rule is the government has nothing to say about it. Period. Case closed. End of story. Nothing to talk about. Secondly, if you think abortion is wrong or bad or whatever other metaphors you want to bring into it, if you think it's a sin or it's a crime or whatever, crime, I mean a crime in your mind, not real crime, like rape or murder or robbery or fraud or, hypocrisy should be a crime. If you're convicted of being a hypocrite, you should be put in a mental institution at least. At least. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mental institutions in America to put all you fucking Christian stupid ass motherfuckers in a mental institution. We just don't have that many mental facilities. Insane asylums in America. I'm sorry. They just turned the whole fucking country into an insane asylum. So I guess we're all inmates now, aren't we? Angry? You betcha. Why am I angry? Why? Because you people just won't shut the fuck up. You just keep trying to turn this country into a hell, a living hell. You want to turn this country into a slave nation, into a country where nobody is free to think, to do what is right, and to live their lives as they damn well fucking please, since it's supposedly a free country. We can't have that, can we, you Nazi bastards? Get this straight. Seriously, I find you Nazi, fascist, Gestapo, bullying busybodies. Fuck you. Oh, wow. Oddly enough, I don't think I even got my blood pressure up on that. It's probably lower now than it was 10, 12 minutes ago. Anyway, I don't get it. I mean, how stupid do you have to be not to understand a simple concept? My body, do what I want. And if the government doesn't like it, they can die. They can kill themselves. Put a bullet, bam, in your face. Die. Yes, I'm angry. Am I insane? No. I know what the word insane means, and I know what, the conditions that describe the symptoms of insanity are. I don't know. One of them, believing in mythological nonsense. And another stupid thing about Christians and those anti-abortion people, zealots, Gestapo motherfuckers, is that, they haven't got the brain power to figure out that Christianity, for one thing, is an archaic, mythological relic of the Dark Ages. And the whole thing should just be put, just take all of this religious Christian shit, and, I'm not talking about the Muslims here, but, include them too, because they're just as stupid. I mean, so much for human evolution of the mind. Hasn't happened. The few people in this country that are actually intelligent defy the odds. If you believe. Anyway. Seriously. You people like Rand Paul. I'm really disappointed in Rand Paul. I mean, his dad is a pretty good guy. And he was, and even though he may not say it very often, he believes that the government should keep its fucking business out of my business or anybody else's business, and not be telling people whether they can have an abortion or not, or making it illegal, or it's not the government's job. But this is not an opinion. I'm telling you a fact. It's not your job government to be telling people what to do. You're not allowed to do that. It's called free country. Free, where freedom is exercised, and everybody has the right to do as they damn well please, particularly with their own goddamn body. And that means, I want to smoke a joint, or if I want to put, liquor into my body, or cigarette smoke in my body, or, whatever. That's my human, natural, inalienable human right. I mean, just, that's it. Period. Case closed. End of story. There's nothing to talk about. Nothing. Because, fucking nothing to talk about. Fuck off. Leave people the fuck alone and stop it. Just fucking stop it. For one thing, you're making fools of yourselves. Because anybody with a brain thinks you're a fool. Really. There are other people in other countries that look at Americans and say, what a bunch of dumbass people there are in that country. They're like totally fucking retarded and insane and delusional. And besides that, they're arrogant asswipes. Arrogant, self-righteous fucking hypocrites. I mean, people actually say things like, I believe in freedom, but you gotta do what the government tells you. Seriously, people. It boggles the mind. It really does. I mean, come on. Mythological nonsense. Duh. Delusion. Duh. Delusion. That's a symptom of insanity, by the way. That's a clinical diagnosis. Like a professional conclusion. An educated, learned, knowledgeable observation. Yeah, no excuses, by the way. Oh, you gotta have faith. Yeah, excuse me. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I've been hearing it all my life. I'm surrounded by freaking American bullshit and just stupid people. Am I a little bit narcissistic? Yep. Am I a little bit smarter than you? You betcha. A whole lot smarter than you. The one thing I'm not very smart is that I haven't learned, apparently, that I just shouldn't be arguing with chicken brains. Quack, 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 quack. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get away from you crooked, stupid people. Duh. At any rate, if you don't like abortion, if you think it's wrong, if you think it's a sin, if you think it's bad or whatever, don't have one. See, that's the extent of your freedom. That's the extent of your freedom. You get to say you will or will not have an abortion. The government has nothing to say about that. It's called freedom, you butt wipe. And that's what boggles the mind. You got all these people out there, like, I don't know how many, lots of them. Like, 71% of Americans are like fucking delusional, retarded, insane. 71%. I got that from a survey that asked people about the devil. Do you believe in Satan? And 71% of the people said, yeah. And tell me about this devil. Oh, he's a real live flesh and blood kind of demon that walks on the earth just like you and me. We can actually touch him. 71% of Americans. 71%. Okay, that's like a couple 100 million people. are fucking insane. I believe in the devil. Yep. You're a nut. You're a fucking nutter. Yeah, I'm devoting the whole show today to anti-abortion nut-tards. You don't like it, you don't believe it, you don't think it's right, just don't do it. That's the whole idea behind the concept of freedom. You can do what you want, including, not have an abortion if you don't want one. And you can do other things as a free person. Yeah, I'll give you some examples. You're free to say whatever you want, including stupid shit. And then I have the right to say, well, since you said it out loud where I could hear you, or maybe even said it directly to me, like in the case of this email, actually said to me directly to my face, like, I'm sending you this email because I'm a fucking moron. And I think maybe if I talk to you about it, you'll just totally ignore your intellect and totally ignore the fact that you're an intelligent person and agree with me on my stupid shit. And this particular email was sent to me by some guy, Mooney, I think's his name. Some kind of government pig, who suggests that maybe like the 14th Amendment has something to do with abortion. I'm tempted to use the word they're rationalizing. Except I actually know what the word rationalizing means. I don't mean that. So anyway, they're just using the 14th Amendment now. I mean, they're just grasping at straws, being desperate because they're fucking lunatics and they act like a bunch of crazed mob fucking assholes. Let me give you an example, an illustration of some kind of stupid shit. Okay? I believe in freedom, but I don't believe in freedom for you. I believe in small government that doesn't interfere with the private and personal lives of individuals in this country, but I do believe they should anyway, because we're assholes and fascists and Nazis and pigs and bullies and hypocrites. I believe in small government, but let's make it bigger. I mean, what? I mean, how dumb can you be? Oh, let's get this word in there. Just. I'll put a plug in for Thomas Paine. You know that guy a couple hundred years ago who debunked the Bible, just like totally debunked it. You know what the word debunked means? It means proved logically and with examples and evidence and arguments that are sound, logical, and based on facts and reality. The Bible is bullshit. It's not real. It's not the Word of God. Never was, never will be. And anyone, if you believe it, you're an idiot. Seriously. You're like got the brain of a fucking slug. What is it? You'll fall for anything. You'll allow yourself to be duped by any stupid lie, any delusion, any absurd notion. Sort of like back in the old days. I believe in witches, and witches are here, and they're real, and they're like demons and stuff, and we need to kill them. I mean, it never occurred to them, I guess, that, there ain't no such thing as witches. Seriously, people. Are you a fucking stupid moron? Yeah, I'm ranting. Welcome to my rant. Why am I ranting? Because I'm fed up with you ignorant, stupid people. I mean, really, you're like little freaking chickens going around pecking at my feet. Leave me the fuck alone. Mind your own fucking business. You don't want an abortion? Don't have one. Oh, you have the right to say whatever you want. I'm not saying you can't exercise freedom of speech, just like me. But if you say something stupid, someone's going to say, hey, that's stupid. Here's your sign. Comedian guy is talking about, putting a little sign, making a little sign that it's stupid, or I am stupid. Here, have this. Put it on your forehead. Walk around so everybody will know you're a fucking stupid moron. As if we need a sign to know who the stupid morons are. You want the government to tell me what to do with my body? And let's say I'm a woman. Oh, let me think. Yeah, guess what? Fuck you. Like I said, you don't like it, you don't believe it's a good idea, you don't think it's right, don't fucking do it. That's simple. You have the right to do or not to do what you want, and that means you, not anyone else. That doesn't mean, tell your congressman, tell your president, whatever, tell him, ban abortion around the country, ban it, because it's a crime, ban it, it's terrible, murdering babies. Okay, number one, babies are living, breathing, outside in the real world creatures. They're not fetuses. Let's make a fetus a person. Well, are you talking about the person like in the IRS laws? The IRS code, the income tax law? For purposes of the income tax, a person is a corporation. That was sort of a segue on the side to allude to a book that I am reading, called Income Tax, Shattering the Myths by Dave Champion, who is like an intelligent person. Who at one point in time, 15 years ago or so, he was talking on his radio show, and I'm like, hey Dave, what the fuck? And he's talking about things, and he's talking Christian shit. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Dave? You're an intelligent man. Why would you even be talking about this? Why would you even be saying that stupid shit? And I asked him, I said, how can you be a Christian, Dave? I mean, everything you say otherwise is like logical and rational and sane and just, you got it down pat. You nailed that one, buddy, about the income tax. I mean, you nailed it in the book. 425 pages of pure knowledge and truth, substantiated facts and evidence that proves that the income tax applies to corporations, not to individual human beings. Really? So anyway, get the book, read the book, know stuff. You'll be smarter. Well, at least more knowledgeable and educated and awake and conscious and not be an idiot. Unfortunately, there's no cure for stupid, so, hey, there's that. Anyhow, get the book, Income Tax, Shattering the Myths, Dave Champion. Get it. Buy it, borrow it, steal it. I don't care how you get it, just get it, read it. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Alright. What else can I say about abortion, freako, weird, anti-abortion, anti-nature, anti-freedom, fuckers, zealots, Nazi, fascist, Gestapo, scumbags, dirt, filth, scum of the earth, pond scum, things like that. So you just keep trying to get that Roe versus Wade overturned, and I'll just keep saying, keep trying to do that, you asshole, and see what happens to your ass. For one thing, fuck you. And secondly, stop it. You're being an idiot. You're a bully. How can you be a bully? I mean, how could you just live with yourself? It's unbelievable. Boggles the mind. Oh, I'm going to be a moron. I'm going to be a bully. I'm going to bully people and tell them what to do. I wanted to give you an example of that, okay? I did. For example, it's a free country. Oh, you can't be free because I said so, because I'm a fucking Christian Nazi bastard. Really? 14th Amendment says, excuse me, 14th Amendment applies to slaves, freed slaves, and naturalized citizens. I mean, citizens that are granted citizenship by the government who just happen to not be citizens of America before. Like they were in Europe or somewhere. And they came over here and they said, can we live here? And they said, yeah, you can live here. We'd like to be citizens of America, the country. And so the government says, okay, we'll just grant you the privilege of being a citizen. Tell, I'm not one of those. I'm like an indigenous person. I have always lived here in America, which is the name of the country. You want to talk about the United States? That's the government. Oh, by the way, period. Case closed. I mean, it's so obvious that you don't even need to discuss it. It's just true. Oh, I got another one in the news here today. I was talking about national security. You know what that means? That means security of the fascist, criminal, freaking evil bastard in the government. It's like, I'm the king and you committed treason against me because I'm the king. Off with his head. National security. That has nothing to do with the people of America. It has nothing to do with Americans. It has nothing to do with the country. It has nothing to do with freedom. It has nothing to do with anything except protecting the corrupt, evil government. Government security is what it is. Because the word national security. National means the government. Because, you and I walking around like just human beings, living my life, doing as I please, not bothering anybody else, not hurting anybody else, not telling anybody else what to do, just living my life, doing what I want, which I have every right to do by nature. Nature law says, I can do what I want. Man's law, we're going to kill you motherfuckers who people dare speak up against us tyrants. I'm thinking about this because this formerly known as Bradley Manning, who now I guess is called Chelsea Manning, and I don't know, I don't care. It's whatever. That's fine to me. And you want to cut off your dick and be a girl? Hey, that's your business. Oh, I know. The Christians are like, oh, you can't do that. Why? Because I'm a Christian and I said so and I'm a bully. Yeah, well, fuck you. Anyway, President Obama, as much of a piece of shit that he is, commuted a sentence and he's going to get out of prison in May this year. Not too soon. He should have never been in prison in the first place because he's like a fucking hero. He exposed the fucking crimes against humanity committed by the United States government. That makes him a hero. That makes him a good guy. That makes him, or a good gal, whichever he is. Now, I don't know. Is he still a boy or is he now a girl? I mean, did they actually cut off his dick yet? No, I'm not making fun of Bradley or Chelsea or whatever her name is. Oh, I'm a girl. Call me a girl now. Okay, you're a girl. I have no problem with that. Seriously, I mean, that's your body, your business. You want to cut it off the dick? Go for it. It's too bad these retarded, freaking zealot anti-abortion people didn't cut their dicks off. I'm thinking like circumcision to the max, all the way down to the core, baby. Oh, and take their balls too, because they're like bad people, bad, evil people. Like, let's burn witches. I'm fascinated with this, like the Salem witch trials and so forth, and that era of time in human darkness when people actually burned people at the stake and hanged them and killed them and tortured them and raped them. And, oh yeah, by the way, if you were an unfortunate pretty little girl back in, let's say, the 1700s or so, or 1600s, and you like, oh, I'm going to fuck that girl. And she says, no, you're not. And then you say, well, I'll just call you a witch. And you'll be arrested and taken into the dungeon, and we'll torture you and rape you and fuck like that. And so there. What are you going to do about it? Nothing, because we're the boss. We're in charge, and we want to fuck you, you pretty little sweetie. And we're going to fuck you. Probably fuck you in the mouth and in the ass and up the pussy, and, and whip you and torture you and break you into break your bones, and then we're going to take you out and tie you to a stake and burn you to death. Yeah, those human beings actually lived on this planet. Lots of them, apparently, because hundreds or tens of thousands of innocent human beings that were not witches were actually murdered and tortured and raped by these fucker pieces of subhuman morons. Animals, barbaric crap shit motherfuckers. Yeah, let's throw the witch in the river with her hands and feet tied and see if she floats. Well, if she drowns, she's innocent. Ha ha ha! Seriously, does anybody alive today on this planet think that's rational thinking? Apparently, there are still people that stupid. I call them the mental mutants. Because obviously their brain is not functioning. I feel sorry for those people. All those tens of thousands of people who were fucking raped and tortured and murdered and burned at the stake. Because some freaking pervert said, oh, she's a witch, let's kill her. Let's torture her first. I must say, I am fascinated with the macabre. The bizarre behaviors of human beings. It's fascinating. As Spock would say, fascinating. Boggles the mind. Seriously. What's wrong with you people? Alright, I'm winding down. My rant's kind of fizzling out. I had my say. I did my rant. And if you listen to this, and if you made it all the way to this point, good for you. And if you're one of those people I was talking about, here's a message for you. Fuck yourself to death. The world would be a better place without you. Contrary to what you zealots think, I don't really want to kill you. I don't want to cause you any hurt, pain. I'm not gonna torture you. I'm not gonna break your bones and make you scream and tie you to a stake or a tree or something, and set fire to you. I mean, that's just gross. That's just obscene. Perverted. I mean, it's insane. Seriously. Fucking insane. As for Manning, American hero. I think the people that put him in prison and tortured him for those years that he was in prison, not really in prison, he was in a freaking dungeon, solitary confinement, torture. I'm sorry, torture. What part of torture do you not understand? What part of, hey, it's against the law, you fuck off? Don't torture people. It's not allowed. It's barbaric. It's subhuman. I'm not talking about the Marquis de Sade here, by the way. That poor man, he was so misunderstood in his day. And yeah, I'm serious about that. He was. and because there were a lot of morons around in those days. And unfortunately still are. And the more people on the planet, the more retards we have, unfortunately. So at any rate, that's my rant on the abortion thing. I just wish they'd stop sending me emails because it's insulting. It's an offense. It's offensive. These retards, bullies, are offensive, and I just want to slap them. I'm not going to because that'd probably be a crime, right? Battery. By the way, not assault. That's another show, but battery, not assault. Assault is like I'm gonna beat the crap out of you with I'm standing in front of you with a baseball bat. That's assault. Battery is when I actually take the baseball bat and land it in contact with your skull, which will never happen. I don't do that sort of thing. I'm not a barbarian. I'm just saying it's not assault. Once I hit you upside the head, that's battery. And the American laws have been tampered with and fucked up so bad that words don't mean what they mean anymore. The English language has been turned into babble. Seriously. So you think, oh, I can read English, and no, you can't. I know what you said. You said it in English. No, you don't know what I said. This is obvious because I've done the tests on this, surveys and so on many times, and I said something, and then you said something totally the opposite of what I said. I mean, you say that I said the opposite of what I said. Yeah, like, oh yeah, you're literate. You can understand English. Nope, I don't think so. English has been turned into babble. The American people have been turned against each other because the mindbenders are there working, trying to get that old collective going. Reduce us all to the lowest common denominator. Fucking stinking, lousy, freaking socialists. You're evil if you're a socialist, by the way. You're just pure evil. And if you're a neocon, you're a pure evil. So that takes care of both sides of that issue. You're both wrong, and you're both evil. And disgusting and contemptible. You can't be either one of those creatures without being, stupid, retarded, delusional, sicko bastards. The American people are duped. And they allow it. And it's sad. And it makes me angry because there's no reason for that. Anyway, I'm not going to talk to any anti-abortion zealot morons because it'll be like talking to chickens. And, why bother? But I just did because I felt like ranting and because you people make me angry and you should stop it. Just stop doing that. It's just wrong. Okay? But I don't want a law. I don't want the government to force you to shut your fucking mouth. Because I have the right to say, you're an idiot. Shut the fuck up. Man, you keep talking, but just don't talk it to me, because I don't want to hear it. I mean, don't do it in my house. Don't do it in my living room. Don't do it in my face, because I'll slap you. That's a warning. Get in front of me, in my face, and say, oh, abortion, murdering babies. I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Just might even be worth going to jail for a couple of days. Because, slap. Bitch, slap the shit out of that moron. Oh, I shouldn't be so hard on them because, 30 seconds to go. I shouldn't be so hard on them. They're retarded and they're stupid and they can't help it. That's the way they are because there's no cure for stupid. Okay, this is D. McClung, Arthur Monologues. I'm done with the rant. Rant's over. And I'm done. And I'll catch you next time.